Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Golden Sun The Lost Age. We appear to have a story event up here at the top of the Jupiter Lighthouse with these two funny colored idiots. Before I jump into anything, let me just... Alright, good, everyone's on set. I actually think Jenna and Shiba have all of my healing items, and I don't have them in my party right now, so hopefully... I'm late, am I? Now light the beacon. Do I have to? There seems to be a wide hole for the elemental star. Cast the Jupiter star into it. I don't feel like it. You two suck. Alright, fine. So, we're gonna go and, with great reluctance, toss a penny into the wishing well or whatever. I've heard tales of this, but I had no idea it would be so spectacular. You know what that looks like? If you've ever seen, like, computer simulations of, like, what neutron stars look like right when they form, it reminds me of that. I'll try and find a picture of one and toss it on the screen. Anyway, we've ignited the beacon. The third lighthouse is lit. Now let us go. I don't think so. You see, you betrayed us once already. We simply can't trust you anymore. And now that the Jupiter Lighthouse is lit, I'm afraid we have little use for traitors. Poor dear, you look puzzled. Would you like to know why we don't need you? I'm not really, honestly. I'm sure it will make about as much sense as pretty much the rest of the plot in this story. Anyway, figured it out, have you? Yes, Mars Lighthouse is in Prox. What are you doing? They stole the Mars star. Your job is done now. We're not done yet. We've got the Mars star. We don't need you anymore. You know what that means, of course, don't you? Something tells me that it's gonna involve someone getting punted off this lighthouse, and I actually don't think it's me somehow. Exactly, that means it's time to die. But what happens with Draga's parents? We keep our promises. Once all the 4 lighthouses have been lit, we shall release them. We would never do anything as terrible as breaking our word, as you have done so casually. But if you're dead, who will come to take them home from Prox? I guess I'll just have to spend the remaining years in the frozen wastelands of the north. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Now prepare for the end. Alright, so we are getting into a boss fight. It's a long-anticipated boss fight. We can go and summon a bunch of genie. Apparently I can summon genie of elements that I don't have. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I only have the two Mars genie that were like with me. Alright. In that case, Judgment. I'll summon Ulysses on Piers just to make things interesting. My attack is going down, it has no effect on Piers, so that's a good start, I guess. Let's go and use Judgment, the magnificent arm cannon. Alright, I think I can start skipping these animations. So you're going to take 700 damage. That's a good start. You're going to take 300 damage. My earth power goes up. I don't know how important that's going to be. Ulysses. Definitely does not look like Odysseus to me, but I guess we can take the game's word for it. Alright, that did not do as much damage as the other one. Probably because it didn't have as many, like, elemental power thingies behind it, but... let's see, I've got one Venus genie left to summon, and we can go summon Boreas just to see what that does. Gene Fest. My what is drained? Oh, that made a genie expire. Okay, so that disables a random genie or causes it to go back into standby or something like that. That's interesting. Okay, what is it? I thought you were taking too long, so I came to check on you. What's going on? Actually, Jenna, that's because I got lost. You didn't need to know that. Anyway, they say they don't need us anymore. Agatio, Drago's sister isn't supposed to be here. What do you want me to do? We can't just leave now. We have to finish him. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Alright, so the rest of our party is going to slowly join us, I guess. I've got a couple of genie on standby. I guess Flower was on set. Is that what you said earlier? So, you're going to take a couple turns to come back. 5 turns to come back, apparently. Let's see. What else can I do? We've got a couple of genie left. But those are, I believe those are going to be Jenna's. Let's go and use Spire. No, let's go and use Clay Spire. Sure. Piers, you have one genie that you can summon, right? I think. I actually don't remember. We'll sort that out once the rest of my party gets here. Piers should go probably use some healing synergy on me though, because I kind of need it. Jenna, Meteor. All right, destruction range from the Evans. I think that's enough of that animation. And enough of that frame rate. So you are not taking very effective damage from fire. All right, I'll remember that. Let's not use fire. I guess that makes sense. I know that Karst is a fire element. I don't know what type the other guy is exactly. I can't really see his hair. I think that's a blue. It could be that could be blue or purple. That could be a Mercury or Genie. It's hard to tell. Anyway, so a couple of Genie are coming back. I guess there's also Ragnarok. Should I focus on taking Karst out first, just to have one character go down before the others? It feels like it would be a good idea to focus on one of them so that I can be down to just fighting one of them. But anyway, let's see. Jenna, you have anyone else to summon? You have Boris. Oh, that was Piers. Whatever. Probably should have had Piers do that instead. But anyway, let's summon the big snow cone maker in the sky. Yeah, Agatio's taking... Okay, you're both taking super effective damage from that. That's pretty cool. Supernova, are you both fire type? You might both be fire type now that I think about it, because I think you're both from that Prox, is it called? That one place, Frozen, way heck into the north. Anyway, Super Cool also did some super effective damage, I see. I'm going to need, definitely gonna need healing. Jenna! Alright. Gang's all here. I got the feeling something was wrong, so I rushed up here. Looks like just in the nick of time, too. Alright, thank you, Shiva. I'm not looking forward to fighting, but I'm glad you're here. Alright, another one? I got you. We're rapidly becoming outnumbered. It's too late to flee now. We have to keep fighting. Isaac and the others are safe. Now let's take care of these two rats. Awesome. So we can, let's see. I think I'm gonna definitely need healing. Oh, I don't have any healing synergy until a certain genie configuration comes back. Do I have any healing genie? Bolster the party's defense? That sounds like not a bad idea. Ply well. Jenna needs some of that. What about my synergy? Do I have any healing items? I think Jenna's actually fairly fast. Sheba is, of course, also very fast. Anyway, Sheba can go and summon Thor. We'll see how much Thor does. Oh, I meant to target Karst as the primary. There goes Jenna. Okay, that could be a problem. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that those two are also pretty fast. Bosses don't always go first. Bosses in this game can be fairly slow, but anyway. Defense is going up. Meteor blow. I think I'll be okay with that. Alright. Everyone survived, if barely. Do I have any more of those, Who's the one who had the Water of Life? Still don't have a, Oh, I have a Vial. Alright, Vials are good. I think Piers might have been the one with the Water of Life. Alright, good. Let's go and use that on Jenna. Sheba! Definitely gonna want to be able to heal Piers before the enemies get a chance. Okay, I thought you were attacking Piers for a minute because you were going for that side of the battlefield. Anyway, okay, we survived the eruption. We're gonna use the Water of Life. Fortunately, these two don't seem to be in the business of healing themselves. I haven't seen them heal themselves yet. I guess they're definitely not Mercury Genie if that's what it's gonna be. Still don't have my healing synergy. Anyway, let's see. Double strike. Can I have refresh allies and restore HP? I like the sound of that. It's about time to start looking at Genie that I can unleash again. Create a watery shield. I like watery shields. I think I say that every time I use that one. Strike through your defense. revive a downed ally. So Jenna has that too, which is maybe a Mars Genie that should go on someone else, just in case. I think I will go counter an enemy's attack. And Shiba, do we have any summons left? We do have Thor left. Alright, so we can summon Thor. We'll see how much Thor does to these two. So Jen is ready to counterattack. We're going to be unleashing Shade, Protective Aura, and Circles us. I don't know what that entails, but... Okay, now you're healing. That wasn't much, but now you're healing. Okay. Alright, Thor did by far more damage to you two than you healed on that last turn, so that's good at least. Have not been counting in my head how much damage I'm doing here. I'm guessing that you probably got 5 to 10,000 HP maybe, based on the trend of the last couple bosses, because I think the last couple bosses had about that much, and it stands to reason that you would have a little more than that. Attack with a double strike, I guess. Piers, really would like some more healing on a couple of my party members. Jenna, increase everyone's attack. Is that really... I'm doing most of my damage through summons now, and I don't know if Numb a Foe with a Lightning Strike. I don't know if just my base attack stat is really going to be doing that much in this fight. Do summons use my attack stat? Oh, there goes Cursed, okay. Do summons use my attack stat in the damage calculations? I actually don't know. Anyway, so with just one of you, that's gonna hopefully make this fight a little bit easier. Is it time to start summoning things again? We can start summoning Judgment. We can start summoning... I don't have any of these left. Restore HP with Healing Herbs, yes please. Weaken your attack, also yes please. Restore HP, yes please again. Alright, so hopefully we'll be gaining momentum on this turn, and we'll be really turning things around here and doing a lot of damage to you quickly with Judgment. Alright, we can skip those parts of the animation. Wow. 4-part animation, 1,000 damage. Alright, I guess maybe summons do use my attack stat in the damage calculations. That's pretty neat. Alright, 5,000 experience points, some dark matter. Everybody was alive to get that experience too. We did it! We beat them! Barely. What should we do with them? Finish us! But think, what happens to your parents if neither we nor Satoru and Minority return? Are you saying your people will kill our parents if you don't return to Prox? I doubt that. Well then, I suppose you'd better finish us off like I said. What's the matter? Are you not going to do it? Look, I got better things to do, and if I stand around finishing you off, there's probably going to be another long and drawn-out cutscene that I don't really feel like watching. Alright, you made the better choice. What, is there actually a choice there? Would we actually have killed them if we didn't? Anyway, if Karst is not bluffing, if you do kill them, then all your efforts will have been for naught. Do you understand? If that happens, Isaac will suffer the same fate as you do. What are you doing? I've revived them. Why? Are you gonna make us fight them again? Don't worry, Jenna. Look at them. They can barely walk right now. Still, that doesn't give you a right to... If you're not gonna finish them off, you'll just be leaving them here, won't you? You're not going to help us defeat these brats? You better not be expecting a big thank you for this, Alex. Of course not, Karst. I would never ask for your gratitude. What's keeping Drago and the others? We should be going before Isaac and the others arrive. If they're coming up, how do you plan on avoiding them on your way down? Don't worry about us. We'll just take the elevator. Now that the lighthouse has been fully lit, it should be fully operational again. Now that the lighthouse has been lit, it should be operational again. I think that's what it said. Alright, where are you going? Oh, that's an elevator? I had no idea what that was supposed to be. I don't remember if there was anything like that in the lighthouses in the first Golden Sun game. Anyway. Yeah, you guys. Got away, what a bunch of jerks. Alright, Drago. We want to know what's going on. It's all quite complicated, Isaac. There's a number of extenuating circumstances. What are you talking about, Kraden? Look, I don't think any of us are in any shape for another fight right now. What do you mean, Ivan? I'm just saying, we should go get ourselves back to Contigo and sort things out there. That's a sound plan. I fully agree. I mean, I guess so. Is that just gonna teleport us back? I really don't feel like walking. That sounds like a no. Please just fade to black and take us back there. I guess not. Alright, we'll be walking. That's, This is still part of the cutscene. My finger's not on the D-pad. Alright, so we at least were able to, like, teleport down here, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, back to Contigo it is. So, I believe... I know there's something in this game about, like, migrating your save from the first Golden Sun game. If you had, like, a GBA link cable and whatnot. I don't know exactly what that entails, but I believe that if you did that, there's some mechanism for, like, getting the genie that you would have had in the first game to join your party at that point. And my gamer instinct is telling me that that would have been the point in the game where that would have happened. Again, I don't know the specifics. Oh, Contigo wasn't that far away. I must have been thinking of one of the other towns. I don't know the specifics. I will look it up and toss some text on the screen explaining. I suppose. Where is the inn? I would like to talk to Nurse Joy and heal. This is the inn. All right, Nurse Joy. All right. So, what do we have to do now? So, do we have to? I know there was something up. I think it was in the back of town, or up to the side or something, where these people were, like, building the ship with the wings or something. Am I gonna have to go here? That seems like a place where the story would take off. They're all gone. I don't know where they've gone. Hello? And Nemos Inner Sanctum? Nothing happened? Can I not use Reveal here, or did Reveal get de-equipped because Shiva temporarily... Okay, so Reveal got de-equipped because Shiva temporarily left my party. So let's go and re-equip that. Nothing, huh? They said to go back to Contigo. I don't know exactly where into Contigo to go. Oh wait, there's this one other house up here. Okay, prominent house on the hill. I kind of wish I saw that earlier. I'm glad you kept your promise. Alright, let's hear what he has to say for himself. What can you say, Isaac? Has Drager ever harmed you? Have we ever fought against you? Drager's been avoiding you, but he never had any intention of fighting you or anything. And he definitely helped us out back at the Jupiter Lighthouse. Isaac's been worrying about Jenna nonstop since this nightmare began. How could she run away from him like that? She was afraid that if we met, we would be forced to fight. She didn't want that. I know that now, but it doesn't explain why you're doing this. Drager betrayed his hometown, Vale. That's why he hasn't been able to face Isaac. Drager had hoped to play the villain alone, but without getting Jenna involved. But he betrayed Vale? Kraden, what are you talking about? He conspired to steal the elemental stars and fire the beacons of the 4 lighthouses. I did? I don't remember this either. That's what Sataros and Menardi were trying to do. Why were you helping them? Our parents' lives are at stake. We had to help. Parents? But your parents died 3 years ago in that storm. That night, Sataros and his men had raided Sol Sanctum. The storm was their doing. Garrett, you saw the 2 strangers that night, Sataros and Menardi. They were the only survivors of Sataros' raiding party. They had failed to solve the mystery of Sol Sanctum. In doing so, they triggered the storm. Everyone thought that you were killed by that boulder, Drago. I can't tell you how glad I was to find out that you were alive. In fact, nobody was killed by the boulder that day. So that means... Wait a minute, Kraden. Did you just say that nobody was killed by that boulder? But what about Isaac's dad and Jenna's and Drager's parents? I thought they died that day. I'm not so sure now. Yes, if Drager survived, Kyle and the others may have as well. Why didn't you tell us? We could have worked together to save your parents, couldn't we? I don't know. Except that we only had just begun our journey, and we simply weren't strong enough. There's more to it than that. He had another reason to light the lighthouse beacons. Unless the lighthouse beacons were lit, Weyard would eventually be destroyed. Destroyed? But how? King Hydros, ruler of Lemuria, says that our world is steadily shrinking. I don't know if you can hear it, but my throat is suddenly getting, like, really hoarse for some reason. I don't know why, because it's not sore. And it's not like I've been doing a lot of talking recently, which is usually what happens when it starts getting like this. I hope it don't sound too strange in the recording. I'm gonna try and keep doing this and hope it just clears up on its own, and if not, I might have to cut the recording early and come back another day. Anyway, King Hydros, the ruler of Lemuria, has said that our world is steadily shrinking. Elemental energy drives the growth of civilization. Without it, we and our world will wither. All that because the lighthouses aren't illuminated. According to my research, that seems to be the case. But once the lighthouses are lit, you said the world would end anyway. That might be true too, but if we do nothing, the world will definitely end. Wait for the end of the world to come, or wind up accidentally triggering it ourselves. What a choice. Nothing is certain. There is no way to prevent the world from reaching its natural end. However, we can fight to save the world from withering away due to the actions of men. And Drago, you know this? You were helping them because you knew this was happening? I mean, I guess I was. It sounds like that's where this is going. You're a lot smarter than I remember you being. Why did you wait so long to tell me? I would have helped you. You wouldn't have done it before, Isaac. It would have meant violating the sacred teachings of Vale. Now that we know all this, shouldn't we be going? Excuse you? Hammer? Hello again. Hammer, you know Isaac and his companions too? We met at the edge of the Lakum Desert. I was born in Contigo, and I inherited the power of an Amos. Hey, we just got into Contigo, and we found out this is where Ivan was born. Yeah, we also learned that he's got a sister. Sister, you don't mean... That would be me, yes. Not now, Ivan, this isn't the time. 3 lighthouses have been lit. The elements have been thrown out of balance. Jupiter is growing stronger, and the north grows colder with every passing moment. You must hurry to Mars Lighthouse. Ignite the beacon before Wayward freezes. Mars Lighthouse? Agatio has the Mars Star. He's on his way to light it now. I doubt they'll be able to light the Mars beacon. Why's that? There is a powerful force that does not want to see Mars rekindled. You'll fail as well unless you pool your strengths together and fight as one. This is bad. We have to go now. I hoped that you would feel that way. I prepared a gift for you and to aid you on your way to Mars Lighthouse. I must leave now, but we will meet at the inlet. I'm sorry we left Venus Lighthouse without seeing you. I'm sorry for making you worry. Maybe when this is all over, we can all go on a trip together. Hey Jenna, you sure seem calm considering that we're racing to meet our enemies. I'm just relieved that we've sorted out our differences. Me too, Mia. We could not have stood divided against a common foe. Yeah, I guess I'm a little happy to see we're not. I guess I'm a little happy that we're not going to have to beat Drago up. Listen, this is Drago's quest now. We're just doing what we can to help out. Aren't you happy? Sure. Everything's finally coming together. This is how it was meant to be. But Hammond is waiting for us. Let's go visit our ship. Alright, so I think that can wait until next time. For now, my name is Dragonite. This has been Golden Sun The Lost Age. I have no idea what's going on with my voice, but I kind of feel like giving it a rest. Next time, we're going to go out of town this way, and we're going to continue with the plot. You should all go check out Wizard-X, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.